Hello guys, welcome back to Lemon Gaming as always, and we're up to some shenanigans with Shinbi in the jungle. We are going to be using a new deck that I designed. I'm coming for you. This deck is kind of a mix and match of a couple of others. So we've got Curse Spriken, one of the tribe, Malix Nasher, Plague Lord, Wound Seeker, Apex Predator, Tyrant, Guard Piercer, Invader Mage, Pack Leader, Possessed Spriken, and Growth Horn. So, how do I explain what this deck is about? Literally just, I don't know, actually. The deck's just it's a bit of crack, basically, because I wanted to see how well this can sort of function. It is obviously a very agility heavy, which a lot of people think, well, what the hell are you doing with Shinbi and agility? But it proves to be effective, because if Shinbi can be built in all three ways and can be effective in all three ways, both ways, well, two ways, three ways, caster, tank, and caster, tank, and if I get English today, aggression. She works pretty well in all three ways. So there's what I'm doing today, is to try and test it out a bit more. Now, obviously, the reason why I like Shinbi in jungle is because she has sustain in jungle. Her she has that her circle ability, I can't remember what it's actually called. Actually has inherent lifesteal, so she actually has some form of sustainability in the jungle. So it does, and then obviously I've got the lifesteal gem. That's right, I'm going to have to run you through the gems. The gems are normally, like, my gems don't really vary all that much, so there's not really much to say about them. So, yeah, I'm kind of just one of those weird guys. But I'll give you a quick run through the gems here real quick. So, right, what we've got is Jungle Assassin, Ruthless, Patient Basic, Critical Hits, Jungle Lifesteal, and Onslaught. Onslaught works really well in Shinbi, especially if you're attacking a lot of the time, because, well, it's Onslaught. Shit, picked up the wrong ability. I was meant to grab my teleport. Oh well, we should be okay. But yeah, so I'm just trying to combine a load of things into one. Sounds kind of stupid whenever I say it that way, but it might become effective at some stage, give or take. But no, as recently, sorry, this video will be going up later. It will be up very late actually, as I think about it. But what I've noticed is there's a lot of I've got a couple of arguments to make, because a lot of people seem to be very, like, a lot of people are ultra counterintuitive, which I really don't like. So they're like ultra counterintuitive. Gotcha, bitch. So they're like, it's hard to explain. They're just really counterintuitive, because I've seen people, like, people love to win. It's human nature that people love to win. Get out of there, dude. It's human nature that everybody loves to win. So it is. But my particular issue is people don't win. Like, people love to win, but it's hard to explain. They love to win and they hate to lose. Yet again, whenever they are losing, they'll happily surrender. Like, what's that about? Because that confuses me, and I don't know why. But as said, it just seems very counterintuitive, because I've got all my friends would prefer to stay in the fight and fight to the end rather than give up in a few seconds. That bitch she has to be PC. Yeah, she has way too much fucking accuracy for a non-PC player. Do I have the life? Oh well, we'll see. Oh, hell no. I would need my mana if I was to continue jungling. But no, it seems very counterintuitive now. And what I find really funny is Shinbi is not often used in jungle, but her gank potential is fucking absurd. But a lot of people don't understand that there. Who is about to die? Is that Steel about to die? Oh, Fang, you've overextended horribly. But, like, I can understand, like, Shinbi is, for all intents and purposes, she's a caster. But she fits really well into just about anything else you can stick her in. Which sounds bizarre whenever I say it, but it tends to be true a lot of the time. She is effective in every position that you play her in. Now, I'm curious, is Steel going to continue his engagement? No, he's not. Right, so I'll let Fang finish up that. they're not going to do much. Like, wow, their Gideon is hit. He has been hit hard. And I'm 1 second off. Do I have enough time to get here before the Chimera does? Oh, I do. Morgesh, please tell me you are fit to... Ash. Oh, so close. Ah, get it! Fuck's sake, Morgesh. For fuck's sake. God damn it, Maury. Right, so we got our teleport now. So we do, by fucking time too. But no, she fits in really well. But I want to see how well she actually sort of compares, because there's a Chimera in our team, right? And I have used Chimera with this exact deck. And it's really funny because it works really well in Chimera. But the thing is there's a little bit of a difference between this and Chimera, and there's a little bit of lag floating about, and I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I definitely can fucking feel it, so I can. So give me a minute here, guys, till I go around here and figure out where all this lag's coming from. I think that's everything now. I think. Right, so, like, and the thing is, right, so Shinbi is undervalued, underutilized, and it was actually Bloodthirsty Lord. Like, I do personally love using Shinbi, and it was Bloodthirsty Lord that had said that Shinbi had become the most overpowered hero. So I sort of, like, to be fair, I had half expected Grooks to go up and not there, but Grooks will be expected. Like, I'm expecting a nerf in time for Grooks. So which is going to happen regardless to what way it's swung. What is Fang running? Fang is running Growth and Chaos. So I don't know what Fang is planning, but it'll be a matter of a case of I have no fucking clue. But Yin is, I'm going to say Heavy is still overextended because she's determined to take that tower. That tower will cost her her life if I can get in, and I am going to get in. Or maybe I'm not. But Steel's is happy enough to try and tango with me, so he is. Right. Even though Steel was happy enough to tango with me, he wasn't exactly very happy to tango with me. But yeah, so there's a couple of things. We're going to get our hands on Tyrant first, obviously, and then we're going to pick up our Curse Striking, because that Curse Striking is scary. But yeah, we've got a mix. Like, it is, I will admit, like, this deck is a sort of, it's a very sort of wide spread of stats, but it's not really, because it's just, you're more going into your intellect and agility than you are doing, well, much of anything else. Now, this Chimera has gotten very greedy all of a sudden. Fucking bitch. Wasn't able to capitalize. Goddamn shame. Right, now you'll see a slot of quick point there in the intellect. That there so I can start getting my refreshes going. So it is. But you'll now see why I'll be getting Curse Striking, because for all intents and purposes, Shinbi is a squishy hero. She's not at all in any way, shape or form, any way tanky, which is a shame, because she can be really fucking utilized as a tank, which annoys the fuck out of me. So it does. But Yin is dead. There's just Yin. There was no escaping that. But if well done. Just misses that. Right. So we're going to go back and we're going to grab her. We're going to sort of try and get our Curse Striking up and running. So our Tyrant boost has been inactive, basically, because we haven't been in the jungle long enough to actually get any boosts going. So we're going to just sit here. We're going to go into the jungle and we're going to jungle up a little bit, get ourselves nice and tanky, and hopefully get an advantage built. Because Shinbi with Tyrant, Again, that's not a scary thing that you really do not want to be fighting. So it is, but the one worry that I do kind of slightly have is our mana. The mana is going to be kind of a killer for us, but that is only up until the point that we get ourselves Malik Snatcher. Now, Malik Snatcher, in my opinion, is one of my favorite cards, especially on somebody like Shinbi. Being able to build up those stacks, like her entire kit is based on those stacks of Malik Snatcher. Just that's overkill. I'm going to point that out. It is overkill. So it is, because with combining Malik Snatcher with anything else that Shinbi does, our entire kit's ability based, and you're gonna be hitting them at least like what it stacks up to 8 times with 8% per hit. So what you hit them a couple of times with your circlet and things like that there, you're just gonna end up deleting them straight out. So you're gonna just end up deleting anything straight out. By the time they even think what's happening, you've got your stacks up with your ult stacks with it as well. So your ability damage just goes through the roof at that point, making it fucking like absolutely hilariously scary. But this Yin seems to be very sort of dominant, but I don't know what Fang is trying to do here is my problem. Fang seems very he seems a bit in the counterintuitive side, which seems a bit odd. Right, so we now have enough for our Curse Striking, which is exactly what we're going to go pick up now. And then we go into our offense a bit more, and then that's really it. So obviously this deck would differ between people who is using it. Now we have Curse Striking, we've got Growth Totem. That means basically we're going to be, like, we have a shit ton of health regen, we've got a shit ton of healing potential. So we do. So we'll have the hitting strength. And then Curse Striking obviously gives us power as well, so we've got that to bolster us again. So we do have the ability to kill. The only problem is, so do they. Because that collapse literally just deleted 2 of our guys. Now the question is, are they going to collapse? Yeah, they're going right for mid. Hey, Steel, I know you want to fight me. Oh, you had to steal the kill. Right, so now we've got that there. Like, we are running on some severe amount of power now. With Curse Striking, we have our healing. We are legitimately just as tanky as well. Tanky for now, but what I'm going to build into first is we're going to go grab our Invader Mage. The reason for that there, Invader Mage combined with Shinbi. Yeah, let that sink in. So that's what we're going to get ourselves up to Invader Mage. Now our end game deck is going to be Malik Snatcher with Curse Striking and our ever so lovely Malik Snatcher. And that there allows us to get into group battles and, well, dominate basically. I know we're going to be losing that ever so luxurious power of Tyrant, but it'll not make much of a difference if we're able to delete people within 30 seconds of seeing them. And that there seems to be the issue that Fang is having at the minute. So we're going to build up 4 extra points. Fang retreated. Okay, kid. Yin at this moment in time is going to just straight out die. Of course, Steel gets in my way. But then again, combine that there with everything else that I have, it's going to be a rough day. So it is. Alright, let's just deal with this little horde here. So, like, even though we're not exactly at full strength, we're still hitting pretty fucking hard. Like, we managed to deal with both of them, and to be quite fair, Chimera versus us two is... Like, Chimera's going to be looking for some major help here. Because Chimera's not going to be able to sustain against the both of us. Like, that was Chimera's, like that was Chimera's fuck up there, like. Here comes stealing Yin. And let's get the fuck out. So, like, Shinbi has some major capabilities behind her. Just nobody uses her, and I'm just like, why? Why do you not use this character, considering she has some major usability behind her? Like, she has power that, like, rivals Crunch, and that sounds bad whenever it comes out of my mouth. But seriously, she rivals Crunch in terms of flat out raw power. Right, let's go pick up our Invader Mage. I'm rolling a smoke here, guys, so give me a quick second. But seriously, like, she has power that rivals Crunch. I'm not even gonna be able to roll a smoke because that's going to just take forever. Right? No, not you. We want you. Right? So she has power that rivals Crunch. Now you explain that one to me. How can someone, like, I'm sorry, but Crunch has possibly one of the strongest burst casters in the game. So he is. He's able to delete in seconds with no issue to him at all. So you explain to me how that is mathematically sound. It isn't. That's the point. And Greystone just gets straight out deleted. Because you cannot, like... whenever I think about it, it really just does not make sense. The power is absurd on 900 different levels. But with Invader Mage, we're not really going to be running into many issues. Now the thing is we are going to, like, I hate to say it, but we are going to be getting rid of Tyrant. Even though I love Tyrant, we're going to be getting rid of Tyrant quite early because we're going to be going into one of the tribe. So we are, and one of the tribe just makes, like, it makes whenever I'm comboed up, there's not really much that's going to stop me. There really isn't. And Curse Spriken's broken anyway, but then again, you can't really unbreak Curse Spriken, so you can't. Well, I'd say if you reduce the healing of it, just by fucking bring it down to 10 or something, would bring it into line, I think. But, that's risking it. So it is, the god is risking it. Wow. The circlet just gets shit done, apparently. Woohoo! That was tishk. Fuck me. That was something that was not, I was not expecting of an engagement. Ah, fuck. I don't have the mana to try and deal with Fangtooth at the minute. So I don't, which is a shame because it's like having Fangtooths is just, that's an immediate win. That's just an immediate win. Still survived. I'm still shocked to survive that engagement, like, but it happens. But like that there, like the healing from friggin' Curse Spriken is ridiculous. And then combine that healing with all the healing that you get, and now we've got enough for fucking one of the tribe. Yeah, like, there's not really much that's going to be able to fuck with me at this moment in time. I am growing far too fast for them to even comprehend keeping up. Like, Chimera's got Tyrant as well. Not like it makes a difference, because I now have what, well, technically what is classed as one of the most powerful cards in the game. Yeah, let that math sink in. So, at this moment in time, I'm sitting looking at my cards and my decks. I'm just like, exactly how fucking fed am I? Because what is going on? I have absurd power, absurd strength, and basically just absurd everything at this point. And with that, like, I'm going to get 15 extra, well, was going to get 15 extra damage if Greystone decided to stay, but he didn't. Oh no, he didn't decide to stay. I'll not kill you, like, but fuck it, I'll hurt you. See, the thing is, Shinbi does require a scary amount of mana. So, we'll keep working into our agility because that there's attack speed. Attack speed equals damage. Just increases our overall DPS. But Morrigesh is just bullying this. Is just bullying this fucking thing, bullying this Gideon, which is interesting because I thought I was the bully, and it appears I'm not the only bully in the team at the minute. But at the minute, like, there's very little the enemy team can do to try and shut me down, if I'm to be quite honest. Like, I give this... I give this fucking Chimera credit because he's a ballsy fucker at this point in time. Oh! Now, my problem is I don't have fucking mana now. English. If I could English would be fucking fantastic, but Fang Mai deletes another one. Now, Gideon should not, or Greystone should not have engaged that hard. Right, guys, I'm going to need some help here, you know. Because then once I leave, then we are fucking golden. There we go. Like, Shinbi has... how the fuck do you stop this character? I am sorry, but... what the fuck is going on? I've got one of the tribe already. I'm just building into my gems now. If I went into my... do you know something? We're going to go into our intellect now because what? We're 9 points off? 9? Is it 9? It is 9. We're 9 points off, so what's that? No, 9 grand, 22 minutes. I'm pretty sure we can make 9 grand in 22 minutes. But seriously, like, at the minute, like, what the fuck does the enemy team do against me? Like, does anybody have an answer? Because I'm struggling to figure out one here. Right, so, yeah, let's just, fuck it. It's mana regen and it's damage. Fuck yes. Give me it all. And, like once we get our hands on Malik Snatcher, that's just it. Fucking throw the game out the window. Malik Snatcher, one of the tribe, curse striking. Yeah, no. Like, Yin, I'll give you credit. You've got balls, one, but I am one person you really do not want to be going up against. Unless they've got CC. Now I can roll a smoke. If Steel hadn't interfered, I would have been able to kill her. But, well, you cannot predict everything that happens. So, I'm quite happy. I'm actually really content with that outcome. Curious to what Yin's running, because Yin is hitting like a substantially stronger truck than I normally remember. So, let's see. Let's take a look at everybody's deck and see what everybody's running. So, I've got one of the tribe, Curse Breaker and Invader Mage. Fang Mao has Heavy Hitter, Executioner's Rush, I think, or Swift Hunter, I think that is. Growth Totem. You've got Heavy Hitter. Seriously? That thing, Sacred Alchemy and Demolitionist. You're running full support, can't remember any of the cards. And then Morrigesh is running Thermatize. Mana Flow Acolyte and Apex. Apex Atomic Soldier. And the majority of them are running majorly the same. So there's not really much I can say. Like, for as much as I do, for as much as Greystone is running tank, the problem is he lacks any decent offense. And like, my only issue is CC. That was a little bit of an overestimation on your end. Sorry, Morrigesh. So he's been cleaning out my fucking jungle, seriously. Like, in terms of combined ability, we're able to delete them handy enough. Now, Greystone is... they must have wards in my jungle because they seem to retreat every fiddler's fart. Come on, Chimera. Don't be that silly. He's going for it too. And I'm just gonna sort of hover over him and just watch. Gideon, you're a ballsy cunt. And you're in no position to be trying to take me on, madam. See, whenever it comes to group fights, it's just... Shinbi rules it. With the amount of her abilities that are genuinely based on like that kind of stuff, it is genuinely stupid. And the thing is, we're not even at full power yet, and we're not going to reach. Likely odds is, from the way this match is going, we're not going to reach full power. The way that we're able to take on multiple opponents at once, it's stupid. It really is. The amount of shit that we can inflict in a singular moment is... More guys, get your ass out of there. Gideon uses black hole. Oh! So close. Just yet so far. Is Fang Mai taking down their tier 2? Like at this point in time, like what the fuck does the enemy team do against me? And once I like what? I'm not too far off my Malik Snatcher either. And then at that point, what, we just straight up build into everything else? Like what, we're 3 grand off our Malik Snatcher, which means that we're gonna be hitting like fucking absolute nightmare. Yin is, let me see what Yin's running. Okay, right. So you're designed to rip apart tanks basically, Yin. But the difference is I'm not really built for tank, so that lovely massive amount of damage that you would have got is not going to be so useful, to be quite honest. But we'll find out. Like, have it that there. Oh, lovely lag spike. And another lag spike. Like, I'm able to just sort of, like, passively level and just... Like, the more I level, the stronger I get. And then the fact that we've already got 2 Fangtooths, like, at this point I'm surprised they haven't even surrendered. Because, to be quite honest, I did half expect them to surrender. Like, this deck is, well, it's specifically designed for Shinbi, but I could say it could work on a handful of other people as well. We're now physically 1 point away from our Malik Snatcher, which is literally just going to create overkill at this point then, because, oh my god, team fucking collapse in mid. Which means I'm now on full ramp. Like, to be quite honest, I do feel sorry for Greystone, because Greystone just did not stand a fucking halfpenny of a chance. And like, you're going around placing wards. Should you really be doing that? And like, as long as our team just sits and distracts them, it'll not take me and Twin Blast too long to sit and delete this tower. Our tower, Fangtooth, which is then just more power just added on to me. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, am I missing something? Because, like, this is getting to the point of stupid. We now have Malix Nosher. Now you tell me how you fucking stop me. How do you stop me? Insane health regen. Insane damage. Insane ability damage. Am I the only one that's sort of seeing an issue here, or is this just is this meant to be normal? And this is removing any power tops or anything like that there from the equation. Like, no power top needed. Like, what's Chimera running? Chimera's running Sacred Alchemy. Like, Sacred Alchemy, I don't even think it's going to fucking tickle me. Like, even though Sacred Alchemy is defensive, but at the same time, it's not really, like, unless he has a fucking magic Deathcrawler hidden up his ass. Because, like, I think I've got a deck for Chimera that's what, Sacred Crawler. And, like, that's Deathcrawler combined with Sacred Alchemy, and then, at that point, it's just sort of a case of, the fuck do you think you're going to do to me, mate? And like, Greystone's going in whenever he really should not be. Because there is jack shit he can do against me. So there's a level of jack shit that, well, he can't do. So somebody explain to me how the fuck you stop this. What's Yin running? She's just trying to get as much offense. She's just trying to pump out as much offense as she can. Not like it makes a difference. Especially against me of all people. And like, I don't need any more. Like, this is me at full ramp. I actually had originally anticipated that this would have been classed as impossible to pull off. Originally, I would have figured this would have been impossible to pull off. It's not so impossible. If I'm to be quite honest, it's not so impossible. Dude, like I give a shit. Steel, you're gonna die before I do. So what, Yin comes in from the side and magically is able to delete me. And what, I was on low health anyway. I'm on 11-2. Go fuck yourself, game. You can't stop me. And Fang Mao's running something, like, he's running pure offense as well. He's actually running a similar deck to what I would normally run. Explain to me how you stop this kind of offense. Like, fuck if I know, like, because, like, fuck. I'll go, like, I'm level 20, I'm on 11-2 with 5 assists, which, like, assists are assists, and they surrender. Shinbi on steroids, guys. Shinbi on steroids. Guys, sorry about that. Please, like, subscribe, and share if you liked what I showed you today. This was pretty fucking powerful. Like, that deck there, Shinbi on steroids. Thumbs up. Guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Please like, share, and subscribe as well. Goodbye.